Speaking of both ways.
Yo.
Tell them, God.
Well, that was a horrible
What a
segue.
segue.
But anyways, speaking of both ways, real quick, before we wrap up, new alert. And I actually want to talk about this subject real quick. So Kylie Jenner and Travis Scott are back together in a relationship, but it's very, very different now, Dimitri. It's actually now an open relationship. How do you gents feel about an open relationship? Do you think it works? Do you think it doesn't work?
You gotta be really mature for that shit.
Okay.
We talking about extremely mature and like self-confident and sexual. If you a nympho, you need sex constantly. That might be your energy. That's probably why you need it to be open, because you might love one person, but your body need to be with everybody. You feel me?
So are you telling me that you're a hoe?
I'm not speaking for me personally.
Oh, now you're not speaking for yourself. Okay. All right.
Speaking up for the hoes.
Speaking for the hoes, you know what I'm saying?
And hoes, we mean that we actually mean men and women.
That part.
Yeah.
Because men can be that part.
Yeah.
Quite hoish.
Women and women too.
Can you do it, Marvel?
Okay.
How do you feel about this?
So I think that a woman expressing their sexual.
I think that caveat was just for Travis, because I don't feel like
What?
she gonna be out there giving a box to everybody just because it's an open relationship. That was more so just, if you see Travis out there, he's in an open relationship, so don't mind him. But Kylie ain't in no damn open relationship.
No, both of them are in an open. No, and Travis is okay with it.
He's okay with it, but it's really for him though.
So as I was trying to say,
he's the only one
So
who
as I
cheated.
was trying to say before,
My bad.
for me, nah. Nah, I can't get down with that, honestly. My woman can't step out.
If you're not wifey, we could be in an open relationship because
Listen,
it's already
some
open.
would say when it comes to biology, when it comes to nature, that women stepping out is not the same as men stepping out.
That's a fact. Because you got, I could dig a hole, but very wide. A pole gonna stay a pole, but you could dig a hole deeper and wider. And that's a real fucking caveat.
You know what the other scenario, other example is too, is that have you ever heard about the lock and key theory?
No.
So
Tell him.
here we go, Jordan. You're shaking his head over there. Yeah, there, Jordan. You fine? You're cool. So, a key that can unlock any lock is a master key, but a lock that can be opened by any key is a shitty ass lock.
Facts. What are you securing?
Okay. So I feel like that applies in individual people's lives.
Men
like,
and women.
Yeah, men and women, but I don't think that's gonna resonate the same way with everybody.
Especially women. It's like, yeah.
Honestly, like, fuck all the bullshit. We are temples. You gotta respect your temple, women.
But
And
here's the thing though.
Hold
Here's
on.
the thing though.
You're
It's
not
not a
created-
temple.
Wait, hold on. Would you say?
How you gonna tell me how to respect my temple?
Here's the thing though.
All right, let's talk about
would
it.
you say that women are more temples than men?
Women are definitely more temples than men because women are gods.
Define
that's
No,
my
wait,
opinion.
no, wait.
That's my opinion.
Okay, that's fine. But
Women are God. Go ahead.
Sorry, just define temple real quick.
The temple is this place that we live in, the seat of the soul, this body that we encumber. This vessel is not us. It's just the temple where your spirit lives. You can go to church right within yourself. So, we'll get to that side of the podcast eventually. But the point is, women, you are temples. You are the gods. And if you don't respect yourself as such because you're trying to play the game that the men's do, y'all was not created to spread your seed. Men were created to spread their seed, which is why it's an innate. It's called what? Instincts. It's within us to be out here like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all was not made to be out here like that.
And also, too, women can only get pregnant by one man, but
That
one
part.
man can impregnate a whole bunch of women.
Facts.
Not saying that it's right, but that's just what it is.
It's just basic geometry, and y'all not getting the math.
So, you know,
So,
I mean,
I'm actually on the other side of this.
All right,
I'm
cool.
gonna speak up for the house. So
For the house.
real talk.
House.
I respect women that don't let somebody else define what they are and who they're supposed to be. Like they define their own lanes and they live by that. They live their truth, and I do respect that. I do see that as something that's empowering, and I'm actually attracted to power. So I run to that.
I'm attracted to the power of a disciplined woman. Fuck you out here giving the box to everybody for.
That too.
So so body count does matter to you.
Body count really matters to me because it's about, I ain't sharing my energy with everybody you shared your energy with. My shit is exclusive, inclusive. So I'm very mindful of who and who. You dig?
It's funny because like, even though what I just said, kind of maybe counters what I'm about to say. It's not that I don't care about your like body count. I don't want to know.
I don't want to know, but more importantly.
It's irrelevant. No, really don't think about it. No, Dimitri, listen.
It low key is
It
irrelevant.
really is irrelevant. It doesn't matter.
Because
That's
we
what I was
here
about to
now.
say. Like,
We in
how
this
would you know
moment
the
now, moving
difference?
forward. What's up?
Well,
And
like,
you-
hey, no, wait, whoa.
Well, you could
Hold
know
on
the
now. Yeah,
difference now.
listen.
It's called
Like my nigga.
It's called a clap.
Yeah,
some,
yeah, for
some
real.
don't clap
You know what I'm
because
saying?
they had too much
like,
clap.
Hey, like, you know what I say? Like
What I'm
breeze
saying
underneath
is-
there and shit. Should be, you know what I mean?
What I'm saying is,
All
okay,
pussy
so-
is not pussy. So
Yeah.
just let's get that
So
right.
so she got a
Man, the
3-man
P
body
word, really?
count.
The P word, my nigga? Like,
Pussy. Get
can we say
comfortable with it,
vagina?
man.
Can we say
Nah,
vagina?
it's
Can we say
pussy.
box?
It's pussy for me. Oh, box?
Yeah, can we say
Respectfully?
box? Respectfully.
Yeah.
All box ain't the
Let's-
same box.
Yeah, this is, you know,
Why
the P
we-
word. The
let's-
P word, I don't really fuck with the P word.
I fuck with the pussy.
Well, no, I fuck with, okay, first of all, I fuck with pussy too. But the word pussy, that's just me. It's semantics. But
So
like,
why? Let's talk about
yeah,
that.
it's
What's
just
the
like,
issue with the word?
It's
kid?
just, I don't like, it's
It's
just
verbiages.
like
Wow.
moist. Do you like moist?
I like moist pussy.
Yes, yeah, same here, absolutely. But the word moist, yo, you know what's so funny
I like
about you,
that
bro?
wet,
You know what's so
wet.
funny about you? I'm gonna get in your ass real quick, right, bro? You know what's so funny about him? This whole entire podcast right now, our first episode, which is fucking hilarious, by the way. Women gonna be like, "Oh, I fucking can't stand him. Oh, I kind of love him. Oh, I can't stand him. No, I kind of love him." No, like for real, like this nigga has been all over the place.
All
thing.
over. Because you women, I said you are gods. But just because you took
Which I
yourself
don't really
off
believe,
that
but that's
mantle, you know what I'm saying? You took yourself off the mantle, but I'm going to still respect you, though. Not all of you. I'm just
Wait,
saying,
take
you
over
understand.
The mantle? What is this man talking about?
The
Take
mantle?
over The mantle.
They
You
got
talking about the mantle is like what? Like
the mantle. The altar is the mantle. You
of
dig?
them. So they took off. So them being progressive women, that's how they taken them off the mantle.
Once you step
no,
off
no.
the
Answer that
mantle,
question. No, Dimitri, answer that question. Them being progressive women, does that mean that they've taken themselves off the altar for being progressive women and not being traditional women?
You're saying progressive, traditional. These all are relative statements.
Okay.
Look at me, and you see me. This a podcast. Once you take yourself off the mantle, you're not a god no more. You took yourself off your woke state. You don't respect yourself. That don't got nothing to do with my opinion. When you just giving your temple freely and inviting all, it's not about that.
Tell them.
Even in church, you got to go
Tell
through a
them God
process.
clock.
So there should be a process before they can enter this temple. And if you don't allow men to go through that process, you're going to get the wrong people. You're going to get the wrong energy. And whose fault is that? You allowed them into your monastery, into your temple. That's your fault.
Women are the gatekeepers.
They are.
They grant access to sex, and men grant access to relationships.
And to life. I couldn't be here without my mother.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
but
my dad was cool
yeah,
too,
Yeah, but
but
like,
I couldn't be here
but you
without
couldn't
my
be here
mom.
without your father though.
Yeah, he was cool, but my mom though, you feel me? That was
All right,
the
so-
gateway.
So
I
long
don't really
story
get into
short.
that whole thing. At the end of the day, it's like, yo, hey, we are actually the caretakers and actually the holders of the seed. If you really want to get into it,
We very important. You
just
know what I'm saying?
Don't look
Yeah.
over there. I'm
They-
over here, bro. Like,
Okay, so if you take nothing away from this podcast, I just want everybody to know that we're very important.
Men are important.
Thank you.
Women are equally important. It's about that.
well, men and women are not equal. We're just different.
We are different,
Yeah, we're not equal.
but it's the difference
There you go. Keep going. The yin and the yang.
It's the
Talk about it,
difference.
D.
Okay, it's the difference, and we are equal. In
But
the
when
fact,
I say not equal, I don't mean that they're less than. They're not less than. We're just different. We
Facts.
make. They have different complementary parts that makes us whole.
and that's the part. That's the point. We cannot without them. It's a yin and a yang. It can't be no darkness without light. It can't be no good without the bad.
Yeah.
It can't be no
True.
men without the women. It's balance.
We need each other.
So to wrap up,
Open
hell
relationships.
no on the open relationships.
But
For me,
hold on.
yeah,
Being in
go
an
ahead,
open
go ahead,
relationship
go
don't
ahead.
mean you're a hodo. Necessarily.
I mean,
It just depends on where you
Really?
are in your
Really?
life. But I'm good.
So
I'm good off that.
okay, so she could hypothetically be dealing with one other person.
I'm rolling.
So
She could be with another bitch.
So I have a question.
And me. Not no other nigga.
I have a question. So
Fuck out of
would you? Yo, dude, are you right, dog?
I mean, I'm flowing, baby.
Would you be in an open relationship depending on the stipulations, or you're just like a hard no overall?
As I said, it depends on the situation. And
Okay,
where I'm
let's
at in
let's
my
talk about
life.
the situation then.
The
Let's
situation is
one
like
one person outside of the relationship. That's it. Would you be down?
if it's another woman, definitely.
If
I
it's
would be
another
okay.
man?
No,
Okay. So
You can eat
your
another-
woman. So your woman cannot be with another man.
no. She can
Okay.
eat some box outside on the outside, and it would be a open conversation, communication. I would have to meet this girl. You know what I'm saying? Make sure she ain't a dirty.
that's not really an open relationship.
That's not right.
It's not really open.
Sounds like a dictatorship to me, sir.
It's not a dictatorship, obviously, but you could be with a woman. But I'm quite sure if I even chose you, that your choices would be just as, like you would be on my same wavelength. So I'm sure you would choose somebody that I would approve of. I mean, just be respectable to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Just you wouldn't be with a dirty bitch. I wouldn't be with a dirty bitch. So just make sure you pick
Respectfully.
respectfully, of course,
You, sir. And after that, we're gonna wrap up.
that part.
I could. I guess I could imagine it. It's never something that I was like aspiring
Ain't
for
no
or
nigga
anything like
Drax
that.
in my shit. You heard?
But I know myself, and I'm just a very very open-minded person, and I'm very flexible. I'm not fluid. I'm flexible though. So
I'm straight.
so I can see myself in entertaining it, trying it out. Like we're a universe of things. Like humans are a universe of things, and you have no idea how many, what types of stuff that you might be able to adapt to that you just never imagined.
To another nigga plowing your shit, man.
Wait,
I mean,
I mean, plowing your.
no,
your
we're not
box.
playing. Well, pause, my
Pause,
nigga.
pause, big
Yeah,
pause.
for real.
Not your
No,
shit,
yeah, not
but
his shit, but his
your
shit.
You
Not
feel
his
me?
shit, but you know what I mean.
You
No,
feel me?
It's her
woman.
shit,
Yeah,
actually.
It's her shit.
yeah. Which is your shit?
It is her shit. but
Which
it's
is your shit?
It's where you. It's the place that you nestle.
See,
in.
this is
I like to nestle up
this is
into my shit,
masculinity right
you
here.
Feel me?
This is masculinity right
Yeah.
here.
I let it be.
But I think that's entitlement. I don't feel entitlement.
I feel
Got
entitled
you.
to this.
Okay,
box.
so look, let me just talk about my.
That's mine.
I guess my answer before we wrap up. It is a hell no, but if I would be open to it, it would be one other person outside. And if it is a man, to be very honest, no kissing.
See, that's a
Hold on,
dictatorship.
no kissing, and you can't give head.
I dead ass told a bitch that one time, son. When I sent
No,
her
for
on
real,
her
you
way
can't
on
give
some
head.
pimp shit. Yo,
Yeah,
go get
you
that
can
bag.
you
but
get
you cannot
thrusted.
get
You
no
know what I
head.
mean?
I
all
need a
that shit,
condom
you know what I mean?
on,
So it's not
no
really a
head,
hell no
no
then?
kissing.
Huh?
So it's not really
It's a hell no
then?
initially, but if we actually talk about it, it's like,
Basically, you saying she could go get some one night stands. Because if you
so here,
having
so
a
wait,
relationship,
here's
you
the
definitely
flip. Wait, hold on.
kissing.
Here's the flip side about me.
He said it was a no.
The flip side, I know I'm very confusing. It is what it is. You fucking know me, dog. It is what it is. All right. The flip side of it is for me is that what I don't know won't hurt me.
Okay.
So listen, at the end of
Do
the day,
you, but don't tell me shit.
but listen, at the end of the day, no matter what, doesn't matter what it is, what type of situation, alpha, beta, whatever the fuck it is, feminism, whatever the fuck it is, people are going to do whatever the fuck they're going to do regardless.
Facts. It's a trust thing.
So guess what?
Do you trust
If
me?
you are going to do your thing, you're going to do it anyway. So why
Can
am
I
I gonna
trust
fucking
you?
bust my head over that shit, dog?
True.
I might as well bust my other head.
Facts. bust your head on focusing on the bag, because focusing on these women, okay?
Oh yeah,
you will
definitely.
go
Number
crazy,
one, it's all about
sir.
your purpose and you. At the end of the day, women
That
come
part.
third all
That
day.
part. Third.
Which can be another subject on another topic, by
come
the way,
first
on
for me,
another
though.
podcast.
You see this?
So-
Y'all come first.
I agree with that though.
Yeah.
Your purpose
So-
come first.